Hi guys, today our topic is how to make things very comfortable from an uncomfortable state. For achieving our goal, either it's financial or anything habitual or obtaining anything, we need to go through some discomfort zones. We really need to think about how we can make those comfortable, because if we cannot make those comfortable, then we will go back to the original state, meaning we will go our original situation, and our achievement will be lost. Example, if someone works 1 hour extra one day and make some additional earning, and if this is not uncomfortable, he will stop it at some point and he will lose the additional income. If someone wants to quit smoking, and if he quit it, he will become very uncomfortable. If he cannot make this comfortable, he will go back to his original state, meaning he will start smoking again. Let's say someone decides he will get up very early in the morning and he starts doing so. Now it's very uncomfortable for him for getting up in the morning. If he doesn't know how to make this comfortable, then he will go back to the original state, meaning he will again start getting up late, and he will not be able to continue this. And this is same for anything and everything for our accomplishment in our life. Now let's say, how do we make things very comfortable which are uncomfortable in our life? The very first thing, of course, we'll set smaller goals. And whatever we set the smaller goal, we'll commit within ourselves that regardless the situation, we will accomplish it. Example, if this is getting up early in the morning, we will do it either way, whatever the situation is. Now, let's say we cannot sleep this night. Do we need to get up this morning? Yes, we should. We should set an alarm at this time, and we should get up this very specific time. People have habit of snoozing the alarm. We should not do this. We should commit it anyway. So even if we cannot sleep that night, we should get up that way. So it's completed anyway, meaning regardless the situation is, you should complete it. Even if you are sick, you should get up at that time. Probably if you cannot move, you can take rest, you can go to doctor, or whatever you can do or should do, you should be doing it, but you should accomplish it anyway. And then as soon as you accomplish it, celebrate it, because you are able to do something according to your set goal. Now think about this. If this is uncomfortable, yes, if you are doing for the first time, it will be surely be uncomfortable. Then do the same thing again. Do the same thing again. How does this help? Well, if you are doing something uncomfortable in certain period of time, it will become your habit and it will become very comfortable. I have tried this for multiple things in my life and everything works. Example, I was detected high hypertension, meaning high blood pressure. And I knew if I can reduce my salt level, my blood pressure will be lower. So what I did, I was cutting my salt to the half level. So I thought for example, in an egg fry, whatever salt I was putting in before, I was putting half. It was not tasty, I know, and you know. I was eating it, meaning I was accomplishing it anyway. I was eating it and I was celebrating it that, okay, I ate an egg fry and it was less salty. Was it uncomfortable for me? Yes, it was not so tasty. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. So I repeated it many times. At some point, the amount of salt I was eating less was my normal amount of salt. In other words, I was got used to it. Now if I take little bit more salt, then it becomes very salty for me and I cannot eat it. So it becomes your new way of habit or new way of living. It becomes very comfortable where you are. That's because your taste, smell, hear, touch, every sense of things goes into your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is used to this comfort zone. How people start running, how people start running and get 5 miles, 10 miles, 20 miles, get a full marathon running. Example, when I started running, it was very uncomfortable running even half a mile, but I committed it anyway, half a mile. And then I did it multiple times, half a mile. Regardless the situation is. If it was raining, I was running. If I was sick, I was even walking. I was finishing half a mile. And then when I was used to half a mile, I started, okay, let's try 3/4 of a mile. So over here, when you are, if this is not uncomfortable, set a bigger goal. And then you accomplish it. Once you accomplish it, you will celebrate it. It will give you a winning mindset. It will create a mindset that you can do it and you will be able to do bigger and bigger thing. Your accomplishment bucket will be bigger, larger, and it will be increasing every day. The very first thing you need to do it, set a very small goal, accomplish it anyway, repeat and repeat things. You know what? That's how people are getting courage, getting into the top of the mountains. That's how people are running marathon running. That's how people are doing what seems to be impossible to do. And once you are doing it and repeating it, it will become very comfortable. It will not feel like it's very hard to do. Now example, I told you, if I use more salt now, it's uncomfortable for me. If I don't go and walk and run, I don't feel good. So the new state is becoming comfortable to me. Now do you know, I will end this video saying one real truth thing. What is the most uncomfortable to human being? It's not about working more, it's not about going anywhere, it's not about any daily habit. Human beings are most uncomfortable agreeing with a false thing. Human beings are most uncomfortable accepting a lie. Human beings are most uncomfortable accepting what is not truth. But you know what? To prove this method work or not, write down a false statement somewhere in your goal card or in a very small paper. Read it daily. Write down a very false thing. It's a lie statement. Write it down. Read it every day. If you continuously do it 30 days, 40 days, one day you will trust to believe it. Why it happens? That because our subconscious mind get used to it by the power of the repetition. So when you are unstoppable and when you are accomplishing it anyway, regardless the situation is, you will surely be winning and there will be nothing to stop you. You will become unstoppable, and that's how you will be shining in every sector of your life. Thank you for watching.